Just have a brief pause, and we have 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights now. And for the sprint race in the Creator Series, we go racing at Silverstone. Chesnoid gets a bad pull away there as Tom97 immediately tries to look up the inside, but he's going to slot in, pushes in Fratic just a little bit wide, and these two will go side by side through the first few corners. Tom's going to make a move down at the inside into the loop on the right hand and pushes the driver, pushes Chesnoid just a little bit wide. He has to concede the position. Further back, El Rey Guri and Matty D having a fantastic battle here. Safso's up in position on that guy Vince, and Noiguera just getting past Hayden Gullis. But back up the front, Safso gets up that by that guy Vince, but Hayden Gullis has gone round further back as they exited Aintree up towards the Wellington Straight. That's poor for the Red Bull driver. His hopes of getting any points here in the sprint are diminished, and it is Infratic still trying to make a charge on Chesnoid Gaming. Tom97 though into the lead of this sprint race, as Tia McMardock has made up 6 positions off this race start. He's up into P12, and it looks like it's all gone wrong for Peya as he's down 2 positions. He's lost out to Chesnoid and El Rey Guri, and the Alfa Romeo will have to try and find his feet once again.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Perge. Oh, and he's spun and he's off the track. There must have been a little bit of contact there. It will be a yellow flag. Obviously, our drivers cannot reset back onto the track. It has to go to the back. So unfortunate. I couldn't quite see exactly who that contact was with, but we will look back at that later, I'm sure. And yeah, just such an unfortunate time for Perge. He's been very unlucky recently. And Curbs, if he has any chance of catching up to Tom. Oh, and it's Ches. No, it's just went from bad to worse. I hate to see it, Ches. No, you come back strong in the race, mate. I know you will. You've got this, but very unfortunate so far in the sprint. I'll try and see what happened there.
And safety car is in the pit lane, so Tom will become the effective safety car, and he launches almost immediately, like I expected he would do, and down towards Vale they go now through Club, and rounding the right-hander. Tom has got to get a crucial exit here on the final corner. This is all to play for, and he can start running away with this race win. Curbs has done his best to stay with him. El Rey Guri on those medium tyres has done his best to fire them up as well, but I fear it could be too little too late for the medium runners.
Yeah, and Tom97 absolutely nailed that restart. As we see, oh, bad contact there. GB might have got damage there. It was hard to tell. Maybe it looked worse in our view. Oh, as we're nearly 2 away going into this, the Williams of Meraki making up places, gets the jump on Sevi, gets that outside line, gets himself into 10th.
And Meraki sets the fastest lap of the race whilst doing so. Noiguera gets himself a 3-second penalty and drops down a few positions whilst doing so. He's pushed wide here as they run through the first few corners. They Aston Martin and Razin Shai not having the best of exits, and he's down to P18 now.
Oh, yeah, absolute heartbreak for Razin. We'll definitely see what happened there, but we do have yellow flags. Oh, everyone's off. Tia McMardock is off. Something's happened there with him. We are getting some crazy carnage in the sprint. Hopefully, we'll get everyone ready for the feature race. There won't be so much stuff to look at, but do you know what? This is Creator Series. This is what we're here for. Alex Gillen into the points now because of what just happened.
Further back, Perya's got up past Servi. Servi's off the road, though. He's into a barrier. I thought, go back and have a look. Yellow flags being thrown. No safety car will come out. We're on the final lap of this race. Into Sector 3 we go. And at present, no one is stopping Tom97. Round the final few corners. Down towards Vale he comes now. And Club, rounding the final few corners, is gone his way from the start of this race. He got into an early lead. Further back, El Rey Guri's finally challenged up for P2. Second step of the podium, but Curbs tries to go round. It's Tom that gets the win. El Rey Guri holds second. Curbs holds third, and GB68 just misses out on a podium here. P4 for himself, Tom P5, that guy Vince P6, Matty D will come home in P7, and then Peya will get the last of the points paying here in P8, and Fratic just missing out by 0.4 of a second.
Coming in to the final couple of corners. Let's do this, Saf. So bring it home into this left hand and get your foot down quickly onto the final right. Coming into this bend. Don't lose the traction. Razin with a 125.3. Safso can't do enough. Gets a 125.36. Goes into second place. Razin just stealing that pole right in front of our eyes. Amazing.
Fantastic stuff there from Razin Shai. We know how quick he can be around these circuits. Chesnoid Gaming coming there in P3. GB68 comes in with and steals P3, as does that guy Vince, up to P4 for himself. So times coming thick and fast now. M Sky Z will be the next to cross the line here. P11 at the moment. What can he do as he rounds the final corner here? It's only going to be good enough for P4. 125.6 for himself. El Rey Guri will come next. Can he improve from 12th place? Yes, he can. P4 steals for himself this time around. Hayden Gullis starts his hot lap, and Tia McMardock is about to finish his.
Honestly, I feel like El Rey and M Skyzy are always right next to each other in these qualifying sessions. So we'll see what can happen in the race. Teammate Mardigan 4th, that's good for his championship. GB 68 and 3rd, just showing his dominance in week. He's missed a race, remember. Coming round, Tom 97 in the McLaren stakes fall. Oh my, he's absolutely demolished that into the 125. I love it. 006 by a few tens, absolutely nailed it. Matty and the other McLaren coming through. He's not going to be good enough. A 126-0.
Yeah, P10 for Matty D there, so it's 1st and 10th respectively for the team from Woking. I think Tom will be happy that Matty D knows he can potentially improve as he heads potentially for another flying lap. Round Persia comes, he will steal P10, and just behind him will be Tom, who takes P5 here. So Alpine 3 and 5, a very good day for the French team as things stand. Everybody else is getting themselves involved. And it's Alex Gillen, rather, goes P2. So maybe looking to break the curse here of not winning in Silverstone.
But Razin coming into the final 2 corners. He's got through all the traffic. Hopefully nothing distracted him. Getting into this left, getting the apex of that, getting right into the right hand side, nailing it. Oh, maybe. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost the grip.
No.
He's throwing it. He's into the gravel. TK.
Oh, it was all going so well for Razin Chai in the Aston Martin, and then it all went so wrong as he headed round club. It was looking like pole position for Razin Chai, but he'll have to settle for P4 at the moment. M Sky Z comes in for P2. He'll be happy with that, starting 2nd row on the grid as things stand, and everybody else just starting their hot laps. Chesnoid Gaming, I believe, will be the next across the line. Checkered flag is being waved if you're not on a hot lap already, which every single person is, apart from Iraqi, who's starting from P18. He decides to retire, but it will be Chesnoid Gaming who leads us around the next corner. And where can he go? It's P13 for himself. Next across the line will be Infratic, the man who hasn't set a lap time yet, rounding Vale and Club for himself. Just behind himself it will be Hoodie Pete, so we'll switch quickly to him afterwards. Where can he go? Across the line, Infratic goes. It's P9 for himself. Hoodie Pete in P17. Where can he go? And it's no improvement for himself. Matty D also across the line. No improvement for himself. Next will be Curbs down in P20. He's up to P17, Scott.
Yep, Curbs coming through into 17th. Not the best result for Curbs, but I'm sure he can get back into it. That guy Vince coming round. What can he do? Puts himself into 5th place. Love to see that. I feel like Razin's going to be ruining the day that he missed out. But Tom 97, what can he do? Can he extend this further? He can. He's into the 124s. A 124.8. That is mad. Even if Razin had nailed this lap, he was not beating that time.
Yeah, not at all. And trying to get the last two as they come across the line. Sevi will come across the line. He doesn't improve. P18 for himself. Next will be Noiguera, I'm fairly sure. I'm trying to catch where they all are. He goes P4. Tim McMurdo comes across the line. He's up to P10. Hayden Gullis and Tom come across the line. It's P14 for Hayden Gullis. And Tom can only get P9 here. No one seems to be improving. The only person that could have is Razin Chai, but I don't think he had enough to go again. No, he doesn't. It's 34 seconds down. Maybe Persia can improve. No, he's backed out of his hot lap, so it will be Tom 97, who qualified P2 last time around in Silverstone, qualifying on pole position this time. Meraki couldn't do it, and it will be the McLaren man who takes the top step, the front row of the grid. Just behind him, M Sky Z. Have lights on the board here for the feature race, or the full race here of the F1 Creator Series, round number 3 of Season 7. Lights are on the board, and we go racing at Silverstone. Tom doesn't get a good pull away. M Sky Z immediately on the charge down the inside. Alex Gillen gets a good pull away as well, and it's side by side for Alex Gillen and M Sky Z through turn number 1. And Noguera making a fantastic couple of positions up the inside as we look at a tree there round the outside. The McLaren rather tries to go. And down the inside on the Haas, he's looking for an early move. Tom just holding on to this lead of the race. There's a lot of positions being challenged further back. That guy Vince gets up. Him and Razin Chai having a good battle at the moment. They're side by side on the run down towards Brooklands and Luffield here. They're just changing positions. Maraki's up 6 already. M Sky Z's up. Noguera losing out as Razin Chai tries to go round the inside. The outside will have to be locked in for him. And I think he's just going to be able to hold on here, Scott.
Yeah, that guy Vince getting the jump on Razin Chai. Teammate Marder getting in front of Saf, so also Persia and Infratic fighting as well. It looks like every single driver has got through this first half a lap successfully as Alex Gillen takes the lead of the race. Tom has to go wide. Will he still have it? No, he's going to have to come back in as M Sky Z is also taking a little snip in there, but Alex Gillen in one lap has taken the lead of the race. Usually right up the top is M Sky Z's taking the lead of the race off Alex Gillen. Okay, this is M Sky Z's chance. He has been really, really consistent so far in this season. I love to see it.
Yeah, it's Tom 97 down the inside into Brooklands here. He got the DRS run on Alex Gillen as they run up through the Wellington Straight. Tom on those hard tyres, really starting to make them work. We weren't expecting them to fire up this quickly around.
He's going for this. His tyres are ready. He's actually trying to get away, and he's done it. He's 1 second. As we have a yellow flag in the back, we'll come and say, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he goes straight out. The curbs is out. Oh, my God, TK. That just, oh, and what has happened? The curbs is out.
I think Curbs forgot the ghosting's completely turned off here. Persia gets a 5-second penalty, I think, for the collision with Curbs. Safety car has indeed come out, as we expected it to do so. Persia there getting spun out as they ran through the final corner, through Club Corner indeed, and then trying to get back onto the track, not appreciating that there was a Williams coming through at a high speed. Curbs couldn't do anything there as he went into the back of the Alfa Romeo. I wouldn't be surprised if Persia has damage there. Sevi gets himself a drive-through, and Hoodie Pete immediately into the pits to get off some soft tyres, or get onto some soft tyres rather. Razin Chai on the 11-lap old mediums, deciding not to box this time around. He launches early before we head down towards Vale and through Club. The Aston Martin driver tries to catch out Tom behind him, but Tom's all over the back here. The team from Woking, Tom 97 stuck with him through the final few corners, and Tom 97 already looks to move down into turn one. He's not going to get it there, but Razin Chai immediately under pressure. He looks around the outside now. The McLaren dives down the inside as they run down Village. Through the loop they go. The McLaren gets the lead of this race, and Razin Chai immediately, his decision has come back to bite him. He's dropped down to P2 already. M-Sky Z is not far off here, and through they go. Everybody else starting to navigate rather well. Meraki, after starting on the soft tyre, gaining 10 positions, is up into P10 as well. He's doing well on these hard tyres.
A really dodgy corner. Thankfully he didn't, but if he can get a good exit coming out here, he might just be able to get his foot down, get the power on. It looks like he's had a good exit. Will he be able to do it? He's going to end up on this inside line. He's going for it. He's pushing us 3 wide. It's nearly 4 wide. What are we doing here? An absolute amazing scenes. Mskyz into third. Alex Gillen into second. Noguera getting involved as well. Absolutely amazing. And there's a little bit of contact with the Aston Martin. Razin Chai gets in there. Noguera loses a couple of spots. He's tumbling down the order. TK, what are we seeing?
Yeah, they're going side by side through the final corner here. Razin Chai getting all kind of caught up, as is Noguera. Razin Chai down to P6 at the moment. GB making advantage to that, as is that guy Vince. And those two up into P5 and P6 respectively. But Razin's around here. He's been tapped as they run down towards Village. The Aston Martin, who was in the lead of this race as we restarted, is down towards P18. Almost P last here. Sevi will be last after the served drive-through. But it's all gone wrong here for the Aston Martin driver. Back up to the front of the field though. Tom 97's made a fantastic pull away. He's 1.6 seconds clear of the lead of this race. Alex Gillen's holding second. M-Sky Z's at third at the moment. But Tom gets past Meraki to hold on to P9 as well. Meraki not getting those tyres as fired up as the softs originally were. But we're still on board with M-Sky Z at the moment, challenging for second step on the podium. He's got it when the penalties will be applied later on, but I think he wants it on the track, and he knows that Tim and Marduk further back is starting to make a move as well. M-Sky Z gets up into P2, actually not far off. I think he's got a driver in front of him. That'll be the McLaren of Tom 97. 1.9 seconds is the gap as things stand. Tom further back, the other Tom in P9 trying to challenge Noguera here, who also had a bit of a poor restart under the safety car. And immediately on the chance of El Guri, but up in the lead of this race, Alex Gillen gets a double overtake. He's in the lead of the race now. Tom 97's fallen 2 positions. M-Sky Z did hold up for P2, but Tom down into P3 now. That DRS assistance proving so powerful. The driver without it seems a little bit caught in the mud.
Yeah, it's a 4-horse race that we're seeing. I 100% agree. This is a 4-horse race. Unless they fight each other and slow each other down and somehow give Elray and the others below a chance. But 5 seconds difference. Alex Gillen at worst case. Oh, it's a McLaren's going in for it. Tom's going in for it. There definitely was a bit of contact there. Skyzy not giving up in that inside line. Who is going to have the better traction coming off? Will both cars make it through? Oh, and they just touched, but they both make it through. We've seen cars not been able to do that. Tom taking second place, but look at this. TMM Marduk coming down the inside. Will he get 2 for 1? He gets 2 for 1. That is absolutely incredible, but will he make it stick? No, he has to go round the outside, and now the Alfa Romeo coming in on that inside line. What can he do? Nearly runs out of space, actually keeps one of the spots, loses the spot. This is incredible between the two drivers coming in to the second corner and then touching us all over. Teammate Marduk is gone. Sky Z is gone. It's the fight that we thought it was going to be, but not who it was. We've seen the
GB!
Oh!
GB and Matty D into the back there of M-Sky-Z. M-Sky-Z gets a penalty. We saw it had happened before. We saw the no ghosting cars as they headed back out on track. M-Sky-Z sat right on the exit of Cops there, exactly in the racing line. GB68 didn't see him, sat there, right into the back he goes. And that is a DNF there for GB68. Matty D was unfortunate following through here as well. Not sure what's happening with this pack. Safety car out, time number 2 here. But that is a double DNF from the one McLaren, one Aston Martin. Scott, what have we just seen?
It's quite a stop. He's now off. Tom keeping with them, but already gaps behind coming. That guy Vince in 5th place doing okay, but Tom trying already to get in front. Will he make a turn 3 move into the inside line? Just sends it like he sent it on Razin earlier as well. That is what old tyres will do to you. Tom into 1st place. Alex Gillen making a move to try and get into 2nd place. Does not want to get held up at all. Alex was able to get rid of the 5-second penalty. Is still in 3rd place. He goes in the inside. Can he make it stick? He sticks it before we even come in. Oh, and it was even Meraki. The Williams making a move on the inside. What scenes we're seeing from Meraki. He's up 17 spots, TK.
Yeah, starting from P20, of course, up into the podium positions already. Meraki's having an absolute flyer here around Silverstone. Ironic, considering it was the old RAF base, but Meraki really bringing history back to life here this afternoon. Alex Gillen and Tom97 will be his next targets. Eric Guri getting completely swallowed up. Those hard tyres, the 11, now 12 lap-old tyres really getting swallowed up. That guy Vince is not far off him already. And look at the gap they pulled to the drivers behind him. You can see there's a good considerable distance, and that guy Vince goes around to the outside of the sister team Red Bull, and it's not even a challenge at this point. That guy Vince up a position. Tom actually tries it as well, and he's going to go around the outside. A little bit of contact between the two drivers. There's a little bit of rubbing, there's a little bit of racing, but Tom gets a position. Further up though, Alex Gillen's made an audacious send for the lead of this race. Can Tom try the switchback through club as they round to start lap 29? They're going to go side by side here on the run down towards Abbey on the Hamilton straight. Alex Gillen just holds on here.
That was incredible. Tom also dropping down like 4 or 5 spots. Something's happened behind 5 spots. Something's happened with Tom as well. But look at this Meraki trying to get in. Oh, and Tom's getting more damage as well. There's carnage going everywhere. Everybody gets into 9, but Tom gets in front of Meraki again. Meraki, it's all went bad between Tom and Fratic. I'll find out what happened, but Fratic is tumbling down, and Tom, who wasn't like a 6th position or something like 20 seconds ago, is now all the way down to 13th. Oh my god.
That he did. Alex Gillen here could be a bit of a sitting duck on the straightaway as both Meraki and Tim Marduk get past him. He was out of DRS range from Tom97 in front. Alex Gillen actually flashing as well. So that rear light indicating that he's got less than 10% of his battery left to deploy. And the Haas could be out of the podium spot here if he doesn't try and keep up with Tim Marduk and Meraki, as they could pull away through the field here. There is a stats page within the standing spreadsheet. Meraki down the inside here to get the lead of this race as they run down towards Brooklands, round the left-hander, round the right-hander now of Luffield, and Meraki has almost achieved his last to first here. He just has to hold on.
But Alex and looks like Teammate Marduk's making a move on the outside. Very interesting place to make a move, but gets it done super safe. Tom97 now down to 3rd. Great move.
Yeah, incredible bit of traction there from Teammate Marduk. He absolutely sent it as they went into Maggotts and Beckett's. You don't typically see moves made there, but the Ferrari driver deciding he had just enough to be able to send it, and actually might have enough straight line speed to send it on Meraki here. He decides otherwise, and that's probably a sensible decision. Just hold off the DRS for another day. Tom97 then down to P3. He's been leading this race for so long. He just has to sit in the pack, wait his chance, and go again, I think.
What is he able to do? He's led most of the race. Oh, and Teammate Marduk takes the lead of the race, which could potentially be really good for Meraki. Gives him a chance to now just sit back for a second, or maybe he'll just go back for the next lap.
And these three starting to pull away a little bit of a gap from Alex Gillen. Not too considerable. It's only 3/10 to Tom97. It's an audacious send down the inside of Village there. A fantastic late break. A little bit of masterclassery from the McLaren driver up into P2 for himself. He didn't have to send it there, but he decided to anyway. He now has his eyes set on the lead of this race. And down towards Luffield and Brooklands they run now. The left-hander Tom just holding on to this race. everyone behind him will be on absolutely diminishing mediums, and that is where we might see an advantage, as there might be moves down the inside. Meraki tries to send it down the inside on Team Marduk. Alex Gillen's run wide as they run down through Brooklands round Luffield now, and Team Marduk trying to put pressure on Tom 97. He can't do it this time around, and Team Marduk just has to sit back and gain the DRS once again. Alex Gillen lucky to stay within that DRS range of our front runners. But for now, Team Marduk has to sit behind and watch Tom 97 just hold on to the lead of this race. DRS opens for the final time here. Team Marduk's that much closer. He feints to the inside, looks to the outside now, and they're going wheel to wheel. There's a little bit of rubbing between them. Ben goes round the outside. Can he hold on, though, to the lead of this race? It was last-ditch attempt for the Ferrari as he breaks now into Vale, rounding Club Corner. Team Marduk just gets the move at the last time of asking, and Team Marduk will be your race winner here this afternoon. Tom 97 quite couldn't hold on. Meraki will go from last to podium, and Alex Gillen will just have to slot into P4 here. Well, it was Team Marduk that took the win at the end there, just 1.6 tenths ahead of Tom 97, who couldn't quite round out the perfect weekend. Tom 97 finished second step of the podium. Meraki with an incredible drive from P20 up to P3. A one to be proud of, and driver of the day for himself as well. Alex Gillen will have to settle for P4 at the moment, just down one position from where he qualified. And then the rest of the finishes this afternoon: M Sky Z finished P5, Naguera, Safso, Dat Guy Vince, Tom and Razin Chai are your top 10 finishers, and then Hayden Gullis, Sevi, Infratic, Elray Guri and Hoodie Pete are your points finishers this afternoon. And then Chesnoid, Persia, Matty D, GB68 and Curbs are everybody who took part in this race. Obviously the three drivers DNF through no fault of their own this afternoon.